Monsieur Mouston, said D'Artagnan, I should indeed condole with you had I not at this moment something very pressing to attend to. Then taking Porthos aside, "My dear Du Vallon," he said, "here you are in full dress most fortunately, for I am going to take you to the cardinal's." "Gracious me!" really exclaimed Porthos, opening his great wondering eyes. "Yes, my friend, a presentation indeed. Does that alarm you?" "No, but it agitates me." "Oh, don't be distressed. You have to deal with a cardinal of another kind. This one will not oppress you by his dignity. 'Tis the same thing, you understand me. D'Artagnan a court. There's no court now, alas. The queen, I was going to say, there's no longer a queen. The queen, rest assured, we shall not see her. You say that we are going from here to the Palais Royal. Immediately. Only, that there may be no delay, I shall borrow one of your horses. Certainly all the four are at your service. Oh, I need only one of them for the time being. Shall we take our valets? Yes, you may as well take Mousqueton. As to Planchet, he has certain reasons for not going to court. And what are they? Oh, he does stand well with his eminence. Mouston, said Porthos, saddle Vulcan and Bayard, and for myself, monsieur, shall I saddle Rusted? No, take a more stylish horse. Phoebus or Superb, we are going with some ceremony. Ah, said Mousqueton, breathing more freely, you are only going, then, to make a visit? Oh, yes, of course, Mouston, nothing else. But to avoid risk, put the pistols in the holsters. You will find mine on my saddle, already loaded. Mouston breathed a sigh. He couldn't understand visits of ceremony made under arms. Indeed, said Porthos, looking complacently at his old lackey as he went away, you are right. D'Artagnan Mouston will do. Mouston has a very fine appearance. D'Artagnan smiled. But you, my friend, are you not going to change your dress? No, I shall go as I am. This travelling dress will serve to show the cardinal my haste to obey his commands. They set out on Vulcan and Bayard, followed by Mousqueton on Phoebus, and arrived at the Palais Royal at about 6:45. The streets were crowded, for it was the day of Pentecost, and the crowd looked in wonder at these two cavaliers, one as fresh as if he had come out of a bandbox, the other so covered with dust that he looked as if he had but just come off a field of battle. Mousqueton also attracted attention, and as the romance of Don Quixote was then the fashion, they said that he was Sancho, who, after having lost one master, had found two. On reaching the palace, D'Artagnan sent to his eminence the letter in which he had been ordered to return without delay. He was soon ordered to the presence of the cardinal. "Courage," he whispered to Porthos, as they proceeded. "Do not be intimidated. Believe me, the eye of the eagle is closed forever. We have only the vulture to deal with. Hold yourself as bolt upright as on the day of the bastion of Saint Gervais, and do not bow too low to this Italian, that might give him a poor idea of you." "Good," answered Porthos. "Good." Mazarin was in his study, working at a list of pensions and benefices, of which he was trying to reduce the number. He saw D'Artagnan and Porthos enter with internal pleasure, yet showed no joy in his countenance. "Ah, you, is it, Monsieur le Lieutenant? You have been very prompt. 'Tis well welcome to ye." "Thanks, my lord. Here I am at your eminence's service, as well as Monsieur Du Vallon, one of my old friends, who used to conceal his nobility under the name of Porthos." Porthos bowed to the cardinal. "A magnificent cavalier," remarked Mazarin. Porthos turned his head to the right and to the left, and drew himself up with a movement full of dignity. "The best swordsman in the kingdom." "My lord," said D'Artagnan. Porthos bowed to his friend. Mazarin was as fond of fine soldiers as, in later times, Frederick of Prussia used to be. He admired the strong hands, the broad shoulders, and the steady eye of Porthos. He seemed to see before him the salvation of his administration and of the kingdom, sculptured in flesh and bone. He remembered that the old association of musketeers was composed of 4 persons. "And your 2 other friends?" he asked. Porthos opened his mouth, thinking it a good opportunity to put in a word in his turn. D'Artagnan checked him by a glance from the corner of his eye. "They are prevented at this moment, but will join us later." Mazarin coughed a little, and this gentleman, being disengaged, takes to the service willingly. He asked, "Yes, my lord, and from pure devotion to the cause, for Monsieur de Brachou is rich,